Capricorn, welcome back to Spiritually Influential Tarot. This is your general reading for the week of, or should I say the last week of April. Say the last week of April. Hope you are doing very good out there. And I thank you for subscribing to my channel. As you guys can see, this is a brand new channel. Let's see what the Spirit have to say to you, to Capricorn, as your general reading for the last week of April. We are starting off with the Ten of Wands. With the Empress, followed by the Empress. Oh, sort of twisted on me. Twisted. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm like looking at your cards already, thinking of what's coming in. It's already starting off to be great cards, I'll tell you that much. Two cards coming out. We have here the Five of Cups, followed by the Two of Swords. Followed by the Hierophant. Followed by the Seven of Cups. No, excuse me. By the Eight of Cups. Whoa. Followed by the Devil card. It just flew out by the Devil card, which is actually you, Capricorn, which means this is turning out to be very, very followed by the Moon on the last card here. And the one that also popped out, followed by the World card, as well as the Page of Swords. By the Six of Cups. Put that to the side there. Going to see, let's start off first with your Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, am I showing it correctly here? The Ten of Wands, okay? When the Ten of Wands comes up, I want you to understand that you're being overburdened, okay? You're overloaded and having many responsibilities and major challenges. You might be taking a little bit too much time, you know, taking on too much, you know, due to having many responsibilities and major challenges. You might be taking on, like I said, too much, and feeling like you are having an uphill struggle. Okay, you know, when this card comes up, it reminds me that you're also having like a lack of fun, okay, due to life right now, and just keep. But I want you to understand to keep on going, okay? I don't want you to stop. I want you to just keep going, and understand that the end is in sight, okay? Another thing I wanted to ask everybody as I'm doing these cards: do you like when tarot readers show you the cards, or do you mind if they don't show you the cards? Put it in the comments below. Now, followed by the Empress, okay? Followed by the Empress, all right? Remember that there is beauty. When it comes to the Empress, there's always beauty. There's abundance in your life, okay? There may be a new opportunity coming up, all right? Maybe something with romance. There's maybe art or a new business on the horizon, okay? I want you to understand that I need you to start focusing on your senses and on creating, okay? Expression, okay? Because you will experience pleasure and deep fulfillment if you start to focus on yourself and the things that you want to do on these opportunities. You know what's funny? I don't know why, but it came up to my mind right now. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber, I don't know. It's just something that's on my brain, okay? Followed by we have here the Nine of Cups, okay? Followed by the Nine of Cups, okay? When it comes to the Nine of Cups, all right, I want you to understand that this is about wishes that are coming, all right, true dreams, okay, that are being or becoming a reality. You know, there's happiness, there's joy, there's satisfaction, okay, there's prosperity, okay, there's fulfillment, okay, that is coming, all right. I want you to understand that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to, all right. It's very, very important for you to understand this, okay, Capricorn. All right, with that being said, it's followed by the Five of Cups, okay, followed by the Five of Cups. Am I putting this in the right direction here? You guys are seeing this clearly, okay, followed by the Five of Cups, okay. In certain situations, okay, there may have turned out that they may have turned out differently, all right, and they may have turned out differently than expected, okay, and those are feelings of disappointment. You may be dwelling in the past, inducing feelings or self-pity, regret, okay, sadness or loss. But I want you to understand that these problems are mostly emotional. That's what cups are. They're all about your emotions, okay. Now, when it comes to the Five of Cups, I want you to understand, since it is emotional, and although there are things, okay, that you may want to mourn over, but there are also things to look forward to in your future can literally bring you joy, okay? Because see, when you look at the Five of Cups, you can see that there is a bridge. You see there? There's a bridge there. There's a bridge, okay? There's a bridge that he can continue on going forward and going into okay, into that castle, let's per se. He has to cross the water. Don't allow your emotions to get to you a little bit too much upon the things that you are thinking of, okay? It is followed by, followed by the Two of Swords. When it comes to the Two of Swords, it's either, it reminds me that you're either being torn between two choices. It could be in love, it could be or a career, or a conflict that you must make a choice, but the decision is going to be a little difficult. Let me place that a little closer to you, right? It's going to be a little difficult because since you're a Capricorn, you're always weighing up your options, okay? And it takes you a little bit to analyze the situation, all right? You, as Capricorns, you like to dig deeper, okay? To literally understand the issue clearly and to have that clearance, okay? Because see that, like, definitely, you know, Capricorns are like that, right? We have to understand that you're the GOAT, right? You're the GOAT. You know, you are the greatest of all time. Not only that, you're always moving forward, Capricorn, because if you're also breaking down GOAT, you place God over all things. It's two different breakdowns, which is the greatest of all time and God over all things. So you're always going to be blessed one way or another, right? Okay? Now when it comes to the Hierophant, okay, the Hierophant, remember, and when it comes to the Hierophant, Capricorn, it allows me to tell you that it's about traditional values, okay? It's upon being an established set of spiritual wisdom and guidance, okay, that affects your current life. When the Hierophant pops up, it allows me to tell you that before you can discover your own belief systems and make your own choices, you should, honestly, you should trust in a mentor, you know, and learn what exactly it is that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, you know, having a mentor or taking a couple of classes or something, whatever it is, because in all reality, anything that you learn, you're gonna have to learn it off of somebody, right? I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? So when it comes to this, it is followed by the Eight of Cups, okay? The Eight of Cups. Am I policing that correctly? It is followed by the Eight of Cups. I should put it like this. Now, what do you think? Put it like this so that way you can put it right in the center. What do you think? I'll put it right in the center like this. The Eight of Cups, okay? And the Eight of Cups allows me to tell you that you are walking away from situations and abandoning plans which can do harm to you, disappointment, and you're reaching your limit. Remember that you have the strength, okay, and courage to move on, okay, and move away from any situation that is no longer serving you. Especially now coming with May, it is truly, it's a good time for embarking on a new adventure, you know, for self-discovery, for introspection and searching, you know, and Capricorns always do that. They search for deeper truths, okay? And especially with May coming in, and Pluto moving into Aquarius, as well as you being in Uranus. I think it's time for you to, you know, start working and perfecting on the things that you want, and start to make plans to better yourself. You know, it's always a thing that I always see when I see the divine hand of cups, let's per se, like the Ace of Cups. When I see that, it reminds me of, you know, to fill in, you know, to fill your cup first as the emotions are all coming out of it. But anyway, you don't have that card, but it's okay. But here we have, okay, so I was looking at the YouTube guidelines, and I am supposed to not show you this card, even though I did already, right? So I want to cover here, okay? So this is the Devil card, okay? When it comes to the, do you see? I hope I'm covering it correctly, okay? I hope I'm covering it correctly. Yeah. I should, you know what I'm thinking? I think that I should have filled it in, okay? I should have filled it in. Well, I don't think you can see much on the Devil card anyway, but I should have just like colored it in just a little bit. And I think I'm covering it pretty good here. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so here is your Devil card. All right. And when it comes to the Devil card, okay, I want you to understand that you're being seduced by the material world. Okay? Seduced by the material world and physical pleasures. You may be at like the effect of negative habits. Okay? I want you to understand that dependencies, behaviors, you know, thoughts, patterns, relationships, and addictions, okay, is what this card literally is about, all right? It represents your negative forces, okay, the shadow or dark side of yourself, and forces at play, all right? So I want you to understand to use discretion in your personal, like business matters, okay? And let go of the fear, because if something scares you, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try it, all right? Move forward with it. See, and the thing is with the Devil card, if you notice real close, he has two chains over the male and the female, but they're loose, which means that you can get away, okay? And also, if you look on top of they have horns, which it literally is sort of like, it represents like your head chakra, you know, and you have to not want to have the horns in your head. You want to, you know, sort of have the halo, okay? And also, if you notice also as well, okay, the Devil card has sort of like bat wings in the back, right? And those bat wings, it's almost like telling, you know, like allowing me to tell you to stay away from these energy vampires, okay? Watch out with these energy vampires, all right? Because they're out there, all right? The good thing is that you are followed by the moon. Anything here? Okay. Followed by the moon. All right. And the moon card allows me to tell you that it may feel like a time of uncertainty, deception and illusion, okay? But when nothing is what it seems, perhaps, just perhaps, misunderstanding on your part or a truth, okay, that you cannot admit to yourself, sometimes, okay, you have to still listen to your intuition, all right, so that you can believe beyond what is visible, okay? Does that make any sense to you? Okay, I hope I'm really trying to, you can see this card and I'm not, all right? Because I have a tendency of not showing the cards, because, I mean, when I used to receive a reading, I didn't really care. But like I said, if you're watching this today and I am earning your subscription, please, I came up with a post that says, do you like to see the tarot reader show you the cards, or don't you, or it doesn't matter? Put your comment below, and also check out the post and tell me, tell me what you feel about it. We also here are followed now by the World card. It allows me to remember to cover her, okay, to cover her boobies. Let me put this over here, all right? So the World card, okay, you are being followed by the World card, which is a great thing, okay, because it's literally the 21st card of the Arcana and of the Major Arcana, right? So it allows me to explain to you, okay, that you have finally accomplished your goal. Okay? Or should I say purpose? All right? Because it allows me to feel that you're in the right place. Like there's something that you're thinking about that is literally in the right place. You're doing the right thing. Okay? You feel whole and complete. Okay? You are in tune with cosmic consciousness. Did I say that correctly? Consciousness, okay? And in perfect vision with the universe, especially at this time. A lot of people are feeling this at this very moment due to the 7 planets that have aligned, okay? And the thing is that you have a universal understanding as well, okay? It's basically what the world is. So whatever it is that you're thinking of, all right? You have very, very great cards here for you to move on forward and make the right decision upon what you're thinking of. And here you have the Page of Swords. Just looking to make sure that there is no nakedness on these cards. This is the Page of Swords, okay? Huh. You know what I'm thinking of? You know what I'm thinking of? It allows me to feel as the Page of Swords. It's like you have like plentiful of ideas, okay? You are inspired, curious, and a great communicator. You know, your thirst for knowledge, okay, can lead to interesting discoveries, Capricorn. And I suggest that you keep on doing it, okay? Because it's making me feel like you are quick-witted, okay? You know, you're direct, you're truthful. I haven't met any Capricorn who isn't. And you're truly young at heart. And that's one thing about Capricorns, you only get younger as you get older, okay? Now, and I see that you're also speaking out and you're ready to engage in passionate debates, all right? And can and literally it's almost like you can't wait, okay, to share your message, all right, and ideas with others, with people, with your community, okay? Could be your career, could be your romance in your life, could be, like I said, you trying to do something like with art, maybe, you know, like content, because this is art. What we're doing here, this is art, okay? It's content, all right? But I also want you to understand, because every time that the Page of Swords comes up, see, he's at a stance, right, of a clear view, though. You know, there is clarity in his head, okay? But even though that he's moving forward, he's still looking back. You see his back foot is still a little bit back. So it's almost like you're hesitant upon this new ideas that you're having, okay? But it's like you have to just leap. You have to just leap. You have to move forward, okay? Now, when it comes to, now it is followed by the Six of Cups, okay? Now, like I stated before, remember that your cups is all about emotions, okay? When it comes to the Six of Cups, I want you to understand that you are, it allows me to from the intuition that I'm receiving, that I'm allowing to see that you are focusing on past influences. Like past influences, there's something that's in your mind from the back, like in your childhood memories, okay? It's like the simplicity and innocence of childhood, okay? You might feel nostalgia, or even homesickness. And you seek like reunion with certain people due to comfort and warmth, okay? Am I showing that correctly? You know, I should just like get like a little post thing here and just like put it there so I can just hold it there. I'm gonna come up with that next, so I can just put it there and that way I can talk. Yeah, you know, and it's reminding me of that. Like you're like you need the comfort and warmth from family and close friends, okay? Or you might be working with or taking care of children, okay? Which brings you back. It brings back memories, okay, of your childhood, okay? It's like a time. It reminds you of a time when things were simpler. Because you're probably at that age already that you're like, what am I gonna do with my life, right? The good thing about it is that you will be doing something very, very important for the month of May and on. I see for the next of these 8 months coming up. Very, very important, okay? We have here, let's start seeing here what comes up from your future self as well. See what the Spirit has to say to you upon it. With your future self. This is coming from your higher self, actually. See what the... It's coming from your higher self. Spirit, can I have 2 cards for Capricorn, please? One card. Second card, thank you. We have here, okay, I'll accept it. Came out 3 cards. I mean, listen. I'm telling you right now, Capricorn, you are on your way. First card that came out, okay? I have 3 cards here, which I accepted the 3rd card, all right? And I've been saying that from the minute I started your reading, okay? Whatever it is, you have to just start. Now, this is what I love when things come out here, because you already had here the Devil card, which is you, okay? Very powerful reading because it's speaking about you correctly. Now here your first card, Spirit wants to let you know to surrender to the divine. Okay? Wasn't I just speaking about the cup, right? I was speaking about the cup with the emotions flowing out of it, right? Which is the hand of the divine. Right? It says surrender to the divine. It's a full moon. Okay? Full moon. Surrender to the divine. Your second card, okay? I mean, look at this. Full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. Okay? This is like, you know, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And we have a new moon now for you, which is a new start is coming. Okay? I mean, listen, when cards like this come out for Capricorn, and I mean, this is a totally different deck of your higher self coming out, and Capricorn comes out also on that card, okay, on this deck. I mean, now let's see what your angel numbers, we have here your angel numbers, and see what your angels are speaking about. Allow me to read that as well towards you. You know, whatever you have planned here, you just need to start, okay? Maybe you want to be a content creator. Maybe you want a new career. Maybe you're thinking about romance. It is what it is. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. I want you to just start. And even if you're afraid, do it anyway, okay? Let's see if what angels want to let Capricorn know at this very time. This very moment. We have 1 card here. Okay. We have 2 more cards for Capricorn, please. I'll accept that. I will accept that. Okay? I will accept that card. Yes. I will move this one. If these 2 cards didn't come out. I was asking, I was going to accept a 4th card, but that's fine. Okay? Here we are starting off with balance. Angel number 222. Okay, we have here angel number 222. It wants to let you know to maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. Okay? Yeah. You see? Second card, angel number 909. Okay? It wants you to have confidence. It says, things are moving and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take risks. I was just letting you know, you just have to do it. You just have to move forward. Do it. Don't even hold back. Just do it. And then, angels want to let you know, angel number 535. Okay, we have here, take a step. It says, let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 It allows me to, it's just, I'm looking at, you know, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. Okay, I hope that you have enjoyed your reading. I think that anything that is in your mind, it reminds me of the Magician card, where anything that you are thinking of, like, and what I mean is imagining, you can create. Whatever you imagine, you can create. So just go ahead and do it. Don't hold back, okay? I hope that I have earned your subscription. I hope that you guys can, to every Capricorn out there that is watching at this moment, I hope that I have earned for you to subscribe, like, share, turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any videos. And with that being said, may you forever be blessed with great health, prosperity, and stability in your life, so that way, the day of tomorrow, you can be a little bit more spiritually influential. I'll see you next week, Capricorn. Take care.